What's up, guys? Welcome back to
So,
the
what are your plans for your birthday?
Option Select Podcast, episode 198. This is a podcast where we talk about entertainment and video gaming news. Thank you for fucking throwing off my train of thought there, man.
It's what I do. Answer the question.
Answer the question.
What are your plans for your birthday?
Why is
They
it?
know who we are. They
Why
don't
is
need
it backwards now?
What do you mean?
The names are backwards all of a sudden.
Oh, that is weird. Yeah.
That's weird.
Anyway, we'll
I'll
fix
move
that
around.
in post production.
I'll fix it now. But
Okay.
this is my co-host here, OS Chameleon. I know it says that I'm OS Chameleon, but I'm actually OS _ onslaught.
Is today
there.
reverse day?
No, it's not reverse
okay.
day because no.
No. Okay.
Like I said, this is a podcast where we talk about entertainment and video gaming news and whatnot. So, talk to me about how was your week, bud?
Oh, my week was a whole bunch of Apex Legends and a whole bunch of Diablo 4 beta.
Oh boy.
I played in the pre-open beta, whatever the hell they want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
The closed beta. For the you pre-ordered it, you got in.
It's an open,
and then I did the open beta, which is currently going on now, this weekend. All 5 classes are available. So I played 3 out of the 5. Pretty good so far. Enjoying it. Fun.
Yeah.
And I made it to Gold 1 in ranked Apex Legends.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like 200 away from Platinum.
Nice.
And that's my goal, to be honest with you, just to make it a Platinum. Hopefully I did it this week.
Nope, that's not the right one.
If not, then...
Hey, I fixed it. There we go.
You just mirror it?
Yeah, it was mirrored for some reason.
That's weird. Okay.
Anyway.
So, yeah, hopefully I get it sometime this week. If not, I'm on vacation next week, so I'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, when's the season up?
I think it still has like 13 more, because they split the season up.
Into what?
Into 2 seasons. They have like a first half and the second half.
What are they, The Walking Dead now?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. They just do it.
What?
Weird.
Okay.
So each season, like this is season 16, each season has 2 splits.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they do that for like actual pro reasons, because if you make it high enough, then they use your rank for tournaments and shit.
Okay.
At least I think that's how it works.
Makes sense.
I think they do it on like League of Legends and shit like that too. Call of Duty, I think. I don't know. I'm not there to be a professional.
You're
just
not?
pushing myself. No, I'm just pushing myself, see how high I can get.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. It's been all Revenant, to be honest with you. All Revenant, because if my team goes down, I'll leave them. Fuck them. If I'm in a losing situation and I'm trying to get my points,
you're one of those.
I'm fucking out, bro. The thing is, what's good about him is, let's say my team is stupid and they land late and they still want to get in a fight with no weapons and they die. I'll just creep off because he has silent crouch, right?
Right.
But he also has normal crouch speed. So I can just run around crouching and just pick up their banners and then respawn them later in the game.
Okay.
And I've won games doing that too.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, I didn't have a gun, bro. I'm not going to get into a fight with that. No, I'm not going to punch somebody to death, you know?
Right.
But then there are some cases where they die and I just don't go back for them. And with the crouch walking, it's easier to hide. I got double climb speed or height, so I can hide essentially and just try to maximize points as best I can, even in losing games. But
okay.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid little champion for solo play, I guess. You know, that's all I'm doing is just solo queuing by myself. So there's that with Apex, and obviously Diablo 4.
Obviously the open beta.
I started with the Sorcerer. It's my highest level. Like I'm at 22 out of 25. You get maxed out. Then this one, started with the Druid. I got to like 7 or 8. I was like, oh, okay, I know what they're about.
Yeah, because you were looking forward to that last time.
The Druid, yeah. And then I played the Necromancer and I got to like 13. But I'm spoiled on the Sorcerer, dude. Damage is too good.
Okay.
Just too good.
So you like broken classes. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I like shit to be easy. I just throw down Hydras. Same with the Necromancer.
I'm a working man. I like shit to be easy,
I like the shit
okay?
to be easy, dude. Like Necromancer and the Sorcerer, they just have things that do all the things for them.
Right.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid good. But I'm having fun. The game definitely has its problems, but again, that's what the betas are for. The game doesn't come out for another, 3 months?
Yeah.
2 months?
2.5 months.
No, June, right?
June 6th.
June 6th. 4 days after Street Fighter. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, that's all I did was those 2 games. That's it. Still played a couple mobile games. Kind of slacked on my mobile games, to be honest with you. I was so into those 2 games.
Right.
But
Understandable. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I get it.
As far as watching anything, man, I just started watching season 6 of My Hero. I think I'm almost done. So
Season 6.
season 6, yeah.
Okay, then I'm behind. I think I saw season 5 was the last one I saw. So
Is that
maybe
the one with Endeavor?
yes.
He becomes the number one, and what season 6 is the fallout. What happens when they fight
Hmm.
the Liberation Army?
I'm gonna have to check it out. I haven't caught up on that
Stupid good, bro. Easily
because
my second favorite season.
the last season wasn't that great.
It was not.
It was not that
It
great.
got good the last like 2 episodes.
Yeah, and then there was
But,
like cliffhanger.
This one, they picked up from that point and just steamrolled. There's like 20 episodes, right?
Okay.
And it's like the 18 are just bangers, blah, 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 back to back to back to back to back to back.
Nah.
God
All right, so
damn,
that's what I'm
dude.
watching
And
tonight.
they let everybody shine, right?
That's what I'm watching tonight.
I'm like, holy
What's it on? Hulu or
fuck,
Crunchyroll
bro.
or?
I saw it on Crunchyroll
Okay.
because I can get it dubbed. So I saw it on there. And Mikkel gave me her access. So I just have it saved to my little file. And I
Yeah.
was watching that. So I'm probably going to finish that off tonight.
Mm.
And then I don't know what I'm moving on to next. I need to catch up on One Piece.
Catch up.
I said catch up. I started One Piece and
You're like on episode 5. Like I gotta catch up. Like 3,000
I'm
episodes
actually,
later.
I think I'm like 60, 70 episodes in already. Granted, it's like 1,000 episodes,
That's
like
it.
8 movies. But
You got fucking James Franco looking at you like first time.
the first time, yeah. But
First
it's a weird show because the art is just it's dated.
Right.
So it's like fuck, bro. But the story is there, so that's why I keep watching it. They can't all be Demon Slayer art, or but I'm waiting for new Demon
I
Slayer.
heard nothing but good things about that game that came out not too long ago. The JRPG for One Piece.
Oh,
Odyssey.
really?
One Piece Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
I heard nothing but good things about it.
I've never played it.
But it looked a lot like Dragon Quest.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
cool.
like that art style and
Yeah.
like that battle style and stuff. It looked good, but
Yeah.
I don't know anything about One Piece to play it. So
Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to play games or do any of that stuff because I don't want it to ruin it. Like I'm trying to watch the show like in order. Like I have a list that I follow,
yeah,
and it tells me what like just a non-filler shit. But it also tells me like once you watch X amount of episodes, pause, and then watch this movie.
right.
And then it's like, okay, watch this season all the way through. Pause it, watch these 2 movies. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's like walking me through like the
actual story
actual
arcs.
story arcs and
Nice.
shit. So I don't get a bunch of filler like fucking Naruto.
Mm.
Still,
Facts.
best anime ever.
Is it? Okay.
It is. And so,
Okay. Sure is.
but yeah, this season of My Hero is hella good, bro. And again, I'm trying not to ruin it. Just there's certain moments that happen, certain things that happen. You're watching it like, oh, that's cool. And then, oh, he's back. Oh, dang, they showed up. Who are these people? Like, oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
So
Now that
good.
you're talking about it, I haven't seen anything about the
So
season yet.
good, dude. And it's done. Like the season's done. So
Oh, okay.
that's why I waited.
You know
for
what
it.
other seasons are done? The Pokemon series just wrapped up
Oh yeah.
this week. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
so
It was like this Friday or
he
Saturday.
got help from Pidgeotto, who
Yeah.
like he released a long time ago, and
Yeah.
battled Team Rocket again for the last time, and then
Because they said moving forward with Pokemon, it's whole new
a whole new
lead character.
yeah.
Yeah.
That ended this week.
Kinda whack, dude.
Did you watch anything else this week?
But
besides
how good was Ash Ketchum though?
how good was he? I mean,
Yeah.
it took him 25, 26
26
years
years. And he got 1 championship.
to get the championship.
But he made it. He's been to other championships, right?
Sure.
Right?
I haven't actually watched the anime
Like if you
since
go,
I was a kid.
if you go back and you look at like his track record, the dude's a fraud.
He's a fraud?
He's a fucking fraud.
How so?
26 years, you only got 1 championship.
I mean, I don't think 26.
Granted, he's made it to like the elite, like top 8, top 4. But I mean, he's got a worse record than LeBron James. And they call LeBron James the GOAT. That dude's a fucking fraud. Ash Ketchum is a fraud.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
All
bro.
right. I
Mark
mean,
that
he
in the
made it
notes.
there.
He's a fucking fraud.
All right. He made it there, though. I don't see you up there winning Pokemon tournaments.
I've beaten Pokemon several times. I didn't need a bullshit ass Pikachu to do it.
He said I beat Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Green, Pokemon
Sapphire,
Silver.
Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Black, White,
Don't
X,
matter, bro. I
Y.
beat them all.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, it's
I've been
not
way
easy.
more of a champion than Ash Ketchum.
Way more. My resume is top tier, dude. The GOAT.
Anyway,
But Ash Ketchum, one championship, 26 years.
so why is
Fraud.
Attack on Titan in Fortnite right now then? Like we were just talking about Fortnite earlier before the show started, and I know we're talking about anime
I think
now.
they're doing their final season also.
Is it? Oh, okay. So it's only
So the
like 4 or
show's
5
done.
seasons or something.
I think it's 6 seasons or something like that.
Really
And it's
interesting.
done.
That's one I need to watch as well, huh?
Yes. Yes. I forgot what website it was. It might have been IMDb, but they have a rating system for like most popular shows,
Mm-hmm.
but like episodes, like the highest rated episodes. And I remember somebody brought it up because Last of Us, like episode 3,
Oh yeah,
was like super high rated.
yeah.
And they're like, man, does it crack top 10 for IMDb? But
Has
in
nothing
the
to do
top
with
10, in the top 10, there's like 3 Attack on Titan episodes.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what?
That episode 3 of Last of Us has nothing to do with nothing to do with actual physical story of the show,
You
and
know
it
what
has
is? You know why
nothing
it's
to
so
do with the
highly
video
rated,
game,
right?
huh?
You know why it's so highly rated?
It's the
It's
greatest love story I've ever seen.
It's the woke media.
It's the greatest love story I've ever seen, hands down.
Is it
Yeah.
better than Twilight?
I've never seen Twilight.
Yeah, don't bother, bro.
It's garbage ass.
It's a garbage ass movie.
But
There's no better love story than Titanic, dude.
I don't know, man. This one's kind of up there.
Is it?
There was plenty of space on that door.
No, they've already proven there was not enough space on the
There's
door.
plenty of space on that door, bro.
They proved it was not going to hold up, and
Plenty of
had
space.
Jack been on there, they would have died.
Plenty of
Both them.
space on that fucking door.
He
She's a
sacrificed
selfish,
himself
she's a
for
selfish
Rose
rich bitch, dude.
so that she could live.
Gold digging.
Man was a saint.
He's a saint. They've disproven you, bro. There's way more space on that door than
Yeah,
you think.
I don't know what the greatest love story would
Like
ever be.
that. I mean, The Last of Us is.
That was pretty good.
It's the greatest love story that could be told in under an hour. Let's put it that way. In under an hour,
In under an hour,
and you get a whole relationship from start to finish
from start. Yeah, that's
with
true.
with the imperfections that come with the relationship
That's
as
true.
well, because not all relationships are fucking roses and fucking
rainbows and unicorns.
rainbows and unicorns. This
Yeah.
was they had their troubles with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
There was some points in that relationship they fucking hated each other, and they were somehow managed to encompass all of that
in
in one episode. In one episode,
Damn, you're probably right.
in less than that, because some of it was flashbacks.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Less than an hour.
Less than an hour, they were
Yeah.
able to do all that. It was one of the greatest love stories I've ever seen,
Okay.
hands down. That's why that is one of the best episodes of all time. But
Interesting.
you're saying that Attack on Titan has 3 episodes in the top
I
10.
want to say it was like 2 or 3 episodes.
Wow, that's
In the
crazy.
top 10. I was like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
And I think there was like a Breaking Bad episode up there too.
Yeah.
Like it's just weird.
My
But
boss
yeah,
said,
a lot of people love Attack on Titan.
My boss had asked me, or she's like, I want to watch a new show. I want to watch that Last of Us show, but I've never played the game. And I'm like,
You don't have to.
you don't have to. And I was like, it basically follows the entire game from start to finish in that show. She goes, but I never played the game though. I was like, once again, the entire story of the video, I had to explain it multiple times. The entire story of that video game is the premise of the first show.
Yeah, my boss
Oh.
asked me about it too. He's like, I've never played the game.
You don't
Like,
need
you don't
to.
have to play the game.
Nope.
Yeah.
So in some instances, the TV show is better than the video game
True. Okay.
in telling the story,
Yep.
and
Because
especially
they
with all
can
the
elaborate more on certain things.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
episode 3.
Episode 3, episode 4,
Bill and Frank.
episode 1.
Yeah.
All of those episodes, bro. Anyway, sorry. Continue on with your.
Anyway, I forgot where I went with this.
You were watching
My Hero.
My Hero.
Yeah. So I'm almost done. I got like 2 episodes left.
Nice,
But,
man.
the big battle is already done. Everything's kind of winding down. They're just dealing with the aftermath of the big battle.
Yeah. Are they going to continue on with another season after this, you think?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
ain't going
Because now
nowhere.
they got to deal with the fallout of this battle,
Mm.
which left some people
Don't ruin it for me.
butt hurt.
Butt hurt?
But yeah, it's good. It's good. And I think the last episode they introduced like a new hero.
Mm.
There's some chick. I've never seen her, but I'm waiting to
hot?
get there.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Animated.
Mhm.
She's animated hot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all hot when they're
all hot,
animated.
dude. Yeah.
Even the
The
fucking
rabbit girl's hot, dude.
even the
Mirko,
frog chick.
Froppy, I can't stand Froppy, dude.
Yeah, but she's still hot as
That's
shit.
Morris's favorite. I
Yeah, of
can't
course it
stand
is.
it.
You know why? Green and black.
Oh, for sure.
Green and black.
For sure.
That's it. The
Yep.
color scheme.
Yeah.
That's
But
it.
when you watch this season, Mirko, she's I think the number 3 ranked superhero. She's like a rabbit. Like her quirk is rabbit, but she could do everything better than a rabbit.
What rabbit? I don't know.
A rabbit, like you know what a
She just
rabbit
fucks?
is, huh?
She just fucks.
She look like she can fuck.
She
Look like
just
she
fucks.
can.
Brah, done.
No, you got like super jumps and fucking super kicks and all this shit.
Oh, that sounds dope.
Yeah, so she's a badass. But yeah, so I watched that.
Anything else?
Nope. Nope.
Really, just My Hero. You watched 20 episodes in an entire week, or have you been watching this for?
No, I watched almost 20 episodes in like a day.
Oh my god,
Well, each episode
it's like
is
22
only,
minutes. Yeah,
right, but
plus the epilogue.
I don't watch the epilogue.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, same.
I don't watch the
It just
opening
leads into
credits either.
Yeah, same.
So you can cut down. You can
You
get it
can-
to like 18 minutes.
Yeah,
So you
You're
can
right.
watch 3 episodes in an hour. Not difficult. But yeah, I cracked that out on my day off. Basically,
heard.
that was fun.
Did you do anything else this week?
I didn't do shit other than fucking work, dude.
Yeah, facts. Anyway,
Fuck work.
don't worry about that.
I like work. It's all right.
Well, this week, as far as like video games wise, a lot of Resident Evil 4, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I dabbled in the Diablo 4 beta.
Dabbled.
I dabbled in it. I got to level 15. I got
Enough to know what it's about, right?
enough to know what it's about. Enough to know that I am gonna buy the game. That's all I needed. I'm good.
You were gonna buy regardless.
Huh?
I think even if you didn't play in the beta, you were gonna buy it anyway.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're
'Cause
probably right.
At one point, you would have turned on
Twitch.
Discord, and you were like, "Man, why is everybody on Discord?
Why is everybody in Diablo?
Why is everybody on Diablo?" And then you would have saw me,
Juan?
Morris, Juan, Turney, the Win Bros, 6 people you know right there,
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get it.
just bullshitting on Diablo, dude.
Yeah,
you would've jumped in.
It seemed like a fun concept, and all the negative aspects that I had going into my head, where it was going to end up like Lost Ark,
Mm-hmm.
didn't actually exist in this video game.
Yeah.
So I'm all about it.
Yeah. We still didn't get access to a lot of stuff.
Right. I mean,
there's clans and shit you could do, like
and there's also fucking
the battle pass.
75 more levels you can get through.
Yeah. Yeah, 75 more levels, like 4 more zones, I think. I think they said there's 5 zones altogether.
There's 5 zones, and then the
Yeah.
torment levels and
The
stuff like that.
torments,
So I'm excited. I want to check it out for sure. Check it out a little bit more and see where it goes. As far as like other than that, it was all Resident Evil 4 for this week, man. I didn't really game throughout the actual week. I had like a flat on Tuesday, so by the time I got home from from Discount Tire and all that stuff, it was
Yeah.
already like 7. I just came home. Me and Alice ate food. I took a shower and conked out.
Damn.
Like Wednesday, I had a heart to heart with my boss about some bullshit that was going on at work. So I left work at like 4 or 5 o'clock. By the time I got home, it was 7 o'clock. I worked out. Alice was at work. I worked out. I went home. I mean, I came home. I worked out, and I went to sleep. Like that. That's it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like, I didn't really get a whole lot of time to game this week. But the time that I did have, it was mainly spent in Diablo 4 and Resident Evil 4. And I gotta say, I'm more than halfway through Resident Evil 4's campaign at the moment, and it is really damn good.
Yeah.
Really good. The sound, the music, the action, the I don't know, the creepiness of it,
Okay.
the atmosphere, all that stuff. It definitely. I've never played the original, so this is a fresh, brand new experience for me, and I'm
Got
just
new
having,
eyes on it, basically.
yeah. It's basically the first time. I did play the VR version for a little bit, but I never actually went back to it. So as soon as I'm done with the PC remastered version, I'm gonna go to the VR version and check that one out. Like give it its I guess give it its fair shake, I guess.
Right.
So I'm gonna go back into that one and go through that. But and I also need to finish Half-Life Alyx. So I plan on doing a little bit of VR gaming for the rest of the month, because nothing's really coming out for the next couple weeks anyway.
Right.
So after I'm done with Resident Evil 4, it's going to be a little bit of VR. I need to finish up Half-Life Alyx. I need to finish Resident Evil 4 VR. And there's a couple other games I have on VR right now that I need to go through. So that's going to be my goal for April, is to get a little bit more VR gaming in there. For sure. As far as like entertainment, we finished the series, the season finale for Shrinking, which
Okay.
is that show
Yeah.
with uh, what is his name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford and the guy that plays Marshall in How I Met Your Mother. Why am I forgetting his name? Jason Segel.
Damn, I forgot his name. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
yeah,
forgetting. I
Martian.
was like, why am
I
I
was like,
losing
yeah,
his name
Martian,
right
dude.
now?
Yeah.
Jason Segel and Harrison Ford in that show, and it ended very well. It definitely brought a tear to my eye. I always like shows like that.
Yeah.
Give me a little
Like
cry.
crying.
Yeah, give me a little cry. We also watched Ted Lasso episode 2. Episode 2 was definitely way better than episode 1. Where episode 1 was good,
Yeah.
but somehow episode 2 took it like that much further ahead. And each episode always has this little subtext or life lesson or something like that. And episode 2 was all about roads less traveled,
Oh, okay.
like going the way that you didn't think you would go, that type of thing. Um, it definitely it makes you think about some shit, and it's the all around solid show and a solid episode there. We also watched Jersey Shore yesterday. That was fun. Just typical, it's a guilty pleasure show. Just
Yeah.
typical nonsense drama for no reason. Like I feel like it's staged at this point. Like there's no possible way that 6 people or 7 people or however many people have this amount of issues with each other. You're
Right.
getting paid millions of dollars to do it. Like
Yeah.
relax. Like
I have to assume a lot of that stuff is staged
oh for
on those
sure.
reality shows. They just, yeah, just the way it is.
For sure is. We also I didn't get to go see John Wick or Shazam yet, but we're gonna do that. I guess whenever I'm on
Man, they
vacation.
should Shazam
Flopped.
flop, bro.
Yeah, it's all right. I still want to see it.
What happens? They should have The Rock in it, bro.
Yeah,
Oh wait, he didn't want to be in your
he
shitty
didn't want to be
movie.
in that movies.
Yeah.
So I still need to go catch those two for sure. I'm still excited for Flash.
Hell yeah.
When's that one? June?
That was May, but all right.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm
I mean,
down.
I could be
Whatever.
wrong.
I'll look it up. But yesterday we went to go see Theo Vaughn at the Hobby Center here in Houston. So he was doing the Return of the Rat tour or something like that, and he had a couple people open for him. One of them was Maddie Smith from
Wilding out.
Wildin' Out, bro. She was absolute fire,
Yeah.
absolute fire. It was definitely my favorite part of the show, more so than Theo Vaughn, even though I was there to see Theo
Right.
Vaughn. Alice had got me the tickets for Christmas, but we had really good seats and she came out fucking guns blazing, bro. She was letting him have it. And then a guy named what was his name? Ari something. Can't remember his last name, but he was all right. And then Theo Vaughn, of course, and it was an all around a good show. I had a great time, and Theo's brand of comedy is just it's a different
Good.
type of comedy.
It is good,
It's
though.
funny.
Yeah.
He's just talking all kinds of. I feel it feels like he's improving it the whole time, but
Yeah.
he's got it written down somewhere. But he did a good job, and it was good to see him and see him do it live. So I've seen a lot of my favorite comedians live at this point now, and looking forward to seeing a couple more. We're gonna go see what's his name? He does oh my gosh, Atypical. He does the show Atypical. He's an actor. It's gonna make me look it up. The redhead guy. He's a redhead guy that always acts like opposite of. He does the Boston thing. You know what I'm saying?
Bill Burr?
No. Atypical.
Redhead guy?
Yeah. Name, dude.
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz is a not. Michael Rappaport. You know who I'm talking about when I say Michael Rappaport, right?
He's blonde, but all right.
He's a redhead.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a redhead. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who Michael Rappaport is. Dude.
Okay, Michael Rappaport,
Yes.
redhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see him at the
huge,
Improv.
huge sports fanatic. Dude.
Yeah, we're gonna go see him pretty
Fuck.
soon at the Improv. That'll be a good time. But I always enjoyed comedy shows. You know what I mean? And so we saw that Friday when me and Alice were off. We went to the
Minute Maid Park.
Minute Maid Park for the Astro store. They had that goal rush, the goal fever going on.
Yeah.
So I picked up this jersey and this hat. You know what I'm saying? I got you one over there. Looking mighty fine on these.
Right? All gold, everything, baby.
Oh, bro.
Champions. champions rock.
I mean, the patches, bro. World Series champs. I want to go hang out with whenever I go to Miles' house in September. Bringing the hat, I'm bringing the jersey, bro.
Fucking better, bro.
Bringing it, and I'm gonna get fucking shot in the street in Boston, bro.
Maybe New York, not Boston.
For sure. You're right. You're probably right.
Right.
So yeah, other than that, like this week, I mean, we're both going through this like our last full week of work, and then we're on vacation, right?
Yep.
So the week we were on vacation, I plan on throwing a little shindig here at the house, for everybody to come over and have a good time, and then also probably go see Mario at some point. There's another movie that comes out that week too. I feel like there's another movie that comes out other than Mario.
Mario, dude. I know Jan Wick is out.
Yeah, Jan
Wick. Mario comes out. You're right. There is another movie.
There's another movie, dude.
But what is?
I swear there's another movie. April. Where are you?
Quick, bro.
I'm still looking, dude.
Oh my god.
Air comes out.
Who?
Air.
Oh, the Nike one?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, that's on Apple TV though. So.
Oh, yeah, it's not in the theaters.
Oh, and then you have
when's Dungeons and Dragons?
When is Dungeons and Dragons?
I thought you said this Friday. So it's in March.
Is it? What's it called?
March 31st. Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, that's March 31st.
Story.
That's this Friday.
Yeah.
And Tetris and Dungeons and Dragons both come out this Friday. Tetris is Apple TV as well.
80s is killing it, son.
Yeah, so there's two movies coming out. I don't know if they're good.
Wait, Tetris is on Apple TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's on Apple TV. And then Mario Brothers and Air both dropped the same day, April 5th.
So we go there early, pay for one, just sneak in the other.
That's right. Let's do it. And then you got The Portable Door, which has Christoph Waltz in it. That's another one that comes out April 7th.
A portal movie?
I don't think so, bro.
It's a movie about portals, bro.
Looks like a kid's movie.
Oh god. Hard pass.
MGM Plus. Ugh. Who watches MGM Plus? I didn't even know they had a fucking.
How's that? Didn't even know that was a
I
thing.
didn't even know they. I didn't even know they had a streaming service, bro.
So they just add plus to everything now.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Apple and
Paramount Plus.
Hard pass. Anyway, but
stupid.
I'm looking forward to the Super Mario Brothers movie for sure.
Really?
Yeah, very much so. You're not looking forward to it?
I want to see it, but I'm not like, it's fucking top of the list, bro. No.
I mean, there's that and Air. That's all I want to see.
Rather see Air over Mario, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, one's gonna be a drastically better movie than the other.
One of them is directed by Ben Affleck, and one stars Chris Pratt, where he doesn't change his voice at all. Anyway,
it's me, a Mario.
We also saw Mandalorian on Wednesday or Thursday. That was a good episode.
Oh, again, bro.
You missed it?
No, it won't play. For whatever reason, episode 1 plays. I go to episode 2. It does a little Disney thing, dun-dun, right? And it pauses, does nothing. I'm like, the fuck? So finally, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm just going to move on to episode 3. Go, it plays episode 3 flawlessly.
It won't play episode 2 for you?
Then this week comes in episode 4. Nothing. It pauses again. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, so I've only, out of 4 episodes, I've only seen 2. I skipped the second one. I was like, yeah, fuck this shit.
You seen 3 episodes then?
Huh?
It's been 3
This is episode 4.
Okay.
But I've only seen 2. I've only seen 1 and 3.
1 and 3?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on here, bro?
Okay. That's
but you're right. I might just have to just pop it up on my phone or something. I just don't want to. But
that one wasn't that great, though. Episode 2 was not.
That's what a lot of people say. It wasn't good.
It wasn't that good, dude.
It was the mines. Like, I saw the recap when episode 3 started. I'm like, oh, okay, I know the gist of it. He bathed in the water. So did she. Blah, 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 blah.
No, it was episode 3 that I didn't like. It was episode 3 that I didn't like. Episode 4 was good.
Yeah.
Episode 3 was the one where it was following the guy and the girl on Coruscant.
Yes.
I did not like that episode.
No?
Episode 2 was good. Episode 3 was like
that one I liked because I didn't know where it was going. And then I liked the twist at the end.
Yeah.
That she set him up. Spoiler alert, she set him
But
up.
like my favorite part of that whole episode was like they're on this platform in the city of Coruscant because the entire planet's a city, right? So like there's there and then it's just like, oh, that's the tallest mountain on Coruscant. You can go out there and touch it. But it's just like It's like a little fucking, it's a
Little tip,
little
dude, yeah.
sliver. And they're on top of the mountains. I was like, what? Like if it was the size of like, I don't know, Everest. And you imagine where Everest is at.
Yeah.
And then you think about that planet, and you're just like, fuck, they covered the whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
The
Well,
whole thing.
I mean, that's kind of got to be your mindset. You got to think if that's the tallest, you got to think of it as Everest, or it's you're
It's
fucking
the
high up
highest
there.
peak, but also they had buildings that went above that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I was like, whoa.
Exactly. That's how Coruscant is, bro.
That's
That city's
crazy.
fucking wild.
That's crazy.
That planet is wild.
But really, that was like all I really did. We didn't really have a race. We didn't have a race this weekend at all. The
Nope.
race is in Australia next weekend, so looking forward to that.
Wait, is it Australia next weekend?
Yeah, it is Australia. It's at midnight on Saturday, going into Sunday morning.
So not this weekend.
This upcoming weekend, yes.
Yeah, my whole schedule is fucking wonky. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's April 2nd is the
April
race
2nd, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
at midnight. That's when it
At
starts.
midnight. Yeah.
But that's
Man.
about it, man. You wanna?
Hell of a week, bro.
It's gonna be a good week, and then we're on vacation, so
It
lots
ain't gonna
of
go
gaming.
by quick enough.
I mean, I've only got to work 4 days, so
I'm gonna try to get out of work Saturday early.
Holla. What do you want to talk about first, bro?
As far as video game news,
I got some.
I got one thing.
All right, one thing and one thing only. Yeah, Papa. If you say Fortnite, motherfucker.
You saw my notes earlier, bitch.
If you say fucking Fortnite.
Fortnite 2.0
Yeah, that was
announced.
Tell me about it. Tell me what's going on
It was
here.
jarring, right? It was different. It was like, what the fuck is this?
Tell me what's going on. Tell the viewers what's going on.
So, Epic Games released the Unreal Engine. You can just
5.
Unreal Engine 5. You could download it and just start messing around and playing with the program and whatnot, and creating your own stages. And then some of those stages, if you're good enough, they'll just add it into Fortnite 2.0. They have 3 stages that they themselves have made, and they're just like tech demos essentially.
Right.
Like the one is like Path of the Dragon, and it's your Fortnite character walks around with a sword, and then you kill some wolves, and you keep walking, kill some wolves, keep walking, kill some wolves, and then you come into this open area, and like 40 wolves spawn on you. But after that is this giant dragon, and it's just a tech demo to show you what
They can do.
the game can look like using the Unreal Engine. The second map, which is the most popular map, was the one you played earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially a Call of Duty domination map.
Oil rig.
Kind
Kind of.
of.
Let's just call it oil rig.
It looked like it's like a construction site in the middle. So a lot of people were comparing it to Rust.
Rust, that's the one.
So you log into the game. It's a multiplayer game. You take over the points A, B, C.
So one thing I didn't like about it is I couldn't tell where A, B, and C were at.
Yeah, that was weird because as soon as you said it, I was like, "What the fuck?
Where are they?" I was just shooting people at that point. I was
you
like,
can only see them on the sides. Like that's weird. Anyway, but they have different loadouts you can select, and after remind me afterwards, and I'm pretty sure there's already videos of other people who have made stages like from other video games that exist.
Yeah.
Like one video I saw was some guy made the opening castle stage to Mario N64, but it's in Fortnite.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. The guy made the Minecraft world.
Okay.
Inside of Fortnite.
Okay.
It's weird. Like, oh, what the hell? It's just
video gameception.
Yeah, essentially. But you're using Fortnite characters. But they put it out because they just want to see what the community can view, and obviously it's money driven because they own it, right? The Unreal Engine 5. So obviously you can say, hey, look what's possible without them doing the work.
Right.
And just sell it to whatever game developer they need to sell it to.
Right.
So, there's always money involved, but
I mean,
it looked cool.
At the same time, the same thing could be said about Media Molecules. What was that game that they released a few right as soon as it was switching from previous gen to the current gen, where you could just make whatever game you wanted, in this game. I forget what it was called, dude. I'm gonna have to look it up. But you could just make video games,
right?
And then people could download it, play your game,
yep,
and then keep moving on. What was game though? It was the people that make Little Big Planet.
Right.
Dreams.
Dreams. Oh, I do remember that.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
which one I'm
yeah.
talking about? That people
Yeah.
just make random stuff, video game
Yep.
levels, platformers, whatever they
Yeah,
wanted to
that's how
make.
this is too. Like you could make almost anything in the Unreal Engine, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, "What the hell? Like this is so badass!" And there were so many people playing that map for Domination this week. They're like, "It's just like fucking Call of Duty." It's like somebody literally could just recreate Verdansk inside of the
To,
Fortnite 2.0.
to be honest, that Domination Mad played pretty damn good though.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I didn't like was the filter, the video filter they put on it was
Mhm.
like the sepia,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
film grain. Take that off, and we're good.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have that on there. But they're trying to make it look more war torn or
War
whatever.
torn. Yep.
I get it. I get where they're going with it, but I was like, just remove the filter and we're all good. But yeah, man, it looked pretty cool. I'm anxious to see what kind of like stuff that the community can actually put out there and uh and release into the
Yeah.
world. Because like if Dreams is any kind of like
Indication.
indication of like what people can do with like a tool set that you give them,
Yep.
I look forward to it for
Yeah.
sure.
And people are just already talking like they're just gonna recreate other iconic games, but just update it. Like
Do you imagine
imagine
playing
somebody's just they
third
just recreate Ocarina of Time.
third person Halo because Master Chief is already in
He's already in the game, bro.
he's already in Fortnite,
Exactly.
so third person Halo the whole time.
Yep.
It'd be dope.
Yeah. So
Uh,
much they can do with that. It's insane.
Hell yeah, man. Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, I'm excited. You showed it to me. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I can see the appeal of this for sure. But since we're talking about domination, multiplayer, CS Counter-Strike 2
Was announced. Yep.
was announced for this summer. They didn't give an actual release date or anything like that. It kind of showed up in some graphic driver files or
Yeah.
whatever. But Valve had to come out and say, "Oh, it's real.
Yep.
It's out this summer." But also in the graphic driver files was something else said Left 4 Dead 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they could just announce that. That would be great. Now that they're done with their Steam Deck.
Yeah.
The Steam Deck is done. It's out and it's in the wild. They're still supporting it. And they can go back to making video games again. Counter-Strike 2 is one of them. I'm pretty sure. And then like the viewership, and not the viewership, but the player base, Counter-Strike just shot through the roof after
Oh yeah.
Counter-Strike 2 was, and I was like, oh, I need to start dusting myself off.
Yep. Yep.
I need to start practicing up in this bitch. Have you ever played Counter-Strike?
I played it years ago. I couldn't stand it. It's the same reason I can't play Valorant, even though it's
No
League
aim
of
down
Legends.
sight?
Huh?
No aim down sight?
No aim down sight, and everything's just peeking corners.
Being corners?
I don't like that.
Okay.
It's the same with was it Rainbow Six?
Yeah.
You peek corners, peek. I just don't like that play style.
Fair enough.
That's just not me.
You like running gun?
No, not even.
You just like sitting in corners and waiting for
I
people
like
to come around the
camping,
corner?
yes.
Oh, okay.
It's called camping.
You can camp in
Yeah.
Counter-Strike.
Give me two 1887 shotguns akimbo and me chilling in the corner. Somebody walks through the door, black up. I don't need to unload both shotguns. I do it anyway, though.
I do it. One
Don't
for
care.
double tap for good measure, bro.
Blap, blap. Anyway, yeah, I camp a lot. I don't care.
Then they Elden Ring got a new update this week. Did you see that?
I did see that I got an update. I didn't look at any of the patch notes, though.
You didn't? Oh,
I didn't look at any of the patch notes.
bro.
Yeah, anything good?
They added ray tracing. First of all, that was their
Okay.
biggest thing.
Did it need ray tracing?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But they did add it, and
I turned ray tracing off, anyways.
I mean, for me,
Nah, I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
fucking
I
matter.
don't know. What
For me, it
that
doesn't
is.
matter. I just keep it on. But they did add ray tracing for all platforms: PS5, Xbox, and PC. I'm sorry.
What about Stadia?
All current gen? Stadia doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that's right.
You just remove that from your vernacular. They did increase and decrease some of the weapon skills and stuff like that.
Wait, so if there's no more Stadia, what happens to the name?
I don't
Does
know.
Google still own the name?
I'm sure they do.
Or can
Yep.
I create a new product and call it the Stadia?
Stadia too. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna Google that later.
The some of the changes, they changed the great hammer, great axe, great sword, curved great swords. They also buffed flails because flails were underpowered.
Yeah, nobody uses a flow.
Nobody used them, but now they might because they increased the speed, reduced the attack recovery time, and increased the poise when using a two-handed attack. Um, they just overall went over a lot of the ashes of war, a lot of the weapons, trying to make them all as balanced as they can before the patch comes out. Then they fixed a bunch of bugs,
Mm.
But the main feature was ray tracing. That
Yeah.
was the main thing. And I saw somebody doing a comparison video where they would take it, they would stand in a spot and they would take it from no ray tracing all the way to max ray tracing, and you could definitely tell the difference.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think like between 0 and max, say medium is a good spot. Like I don't feel like anything from high to maximum
Yeah.
really added more to what medium already had.
Okay.
So I feel like medium was a good middle ground there for sure. Because I mean, medium being the name, but no need to have it on max or anything like that.
Okay.
But look nice.
That's cool.
It definitely added a lot to like the stonework. Like the trees in the open world, that's cool or whatever. But whenever you're in the city and like the stones have their own like little shadows,
Yeah.
like with the sun, like it added a little bit more depth and like
Okay.
made it feel more grand to me. I haven't had a chance to get in the game myself, but because of Resident Evil 4 and whatnot, but that one little change, like especially when you're around buildings, look cool. As far as like the trees and stuff, I didn't really care. I
Okay.
mean, you're out in the open world. It's open world. It just
It's
looks like
open
an
world.
open
Yeah.
world,
Yeah.
right?
Try not to die to a whatever.
Whatever. But like whenever you were in like an enclosed space with buildings and stuff, the light definitely looked a lot better there. Um, so definitely get back into that one with the ray tracing at some point. Did you watch the Tekken 8 trailer this week?
Jack 8.
Jack 8, baby.
Yep.
What you think?
I never played Jack. Couldn't tell you what was new. Couldn't tell you what was old.
Wait,
I
how do
know
you think he
his.
looked? How do you think
He looked cool, but again, I don't play the character. I'm not invested in that character. Last week's character was Lars. Um, his
uh,
was a little better.
I thought it was King and martial law.
No.
They had another one. We
Mhm.
missed it. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Lars
Lars came out after the
after the podcast.
podcast.
Okay,
Yeah.
my fault. My fault.
No, that's all right. But Lars, again, I don't really play that character either, but he's a lot. He's like a kick dude. He's actually like he is a Mishima, but he's not a Mishima somehow. Like story wise, like he's involved with the family. I don't know how.
Okay.
I don't play the game for the fucking story, you know. But they put that dude on rollerblades, bro. Like all his movements,
Skating.
he's skating.
Skate on,
He's
boys.
got electric feet.
Woo.
And that dude, he has a slide, and then all his stuff is him just doing combos, sliding, combo, sliding, hop kick. I'm like, God damn, like it looks cool. He looks like a cool ass character to play. Compared to Jack, oh man, Jack's just a slow, heavy hitting character. Big old brawler boy.
Big brawler. Yeah.
Again, I've never been a fan of Jack, but
I figured you would have been, especially
no,
since he's
in
like
Tekken 7, there are some really good high pro players that play Jack. But I never outside of that, like nobody I know has played Jacks.
Do they have a release date for Tekken 8 yet?
Fuck no.
How long do you think it's going to take for them to release
A lot of people still saying 2024. People are
Really?
hoping it's not 2024.
So right now they have Jack,
So-
Jin, June, Kazuya, King, Lars, Martial Law, Nina Williams, and Paul Phoenix. Those are the
Yep.
characters they've announced so far.
So far. The only video we haven't seen is June, the mom. Hers is probably coming this week.
So that's nine characters they know that are in the game so far.
Uh-huh. Out of a possibility of only being like 12.
They're
It's a
going to show off
small
all these
roster.
characters super early and not give a release date at all?
See, that's the thing. Because we only know there's 9 characters, they haven't revealed the full roster. If the roster's like 20-something characters, what's 9, you know? Like, we don't know.
Right.
Like, nobody knows.
I get what you're
And
saying.
Bandai Namco is keeping a tight lid on it. So, we'll know later on. Like, I assume they're going to announce it in the summertime.
Evo?
I don't think they're not going to wait till Evo. It's going to be before that, I'm sure.
Like a release date for it?
A release date.
You think it'll be ready for Evo next year?
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah, next year. I assume Evo next year is gonna be the new Tekken 8 and
Street Fighter
Project L,
6.
whatever the fuck name they come out with, because from Riot Forge, like it's just gonna be ready next year.
Do you think they're gonna do away with what Dragon Ball and Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat shouldn't even be there. They've already announced that
Well,
there's
Mortal Kombat's got a new game as
yeah,
well.
NetherRealm announced a new Mortal Kombat game. Um, so next year should be super interesting because
What is Evo's lineup this year?
Dragon Ball might not be there, but they've also out of 9 games on the main stage, one game is now a retro game every year. So there's only going to be 8 games next year, you know?
Right.
So there's always going to be Tekken, the newest Tekken's there, the newest Guilty Gear, the newest Street Fighter.
So as of right now, it's SF6,
Yep.
Guilty Gear Strive,
They
Mortal
brought
Co-
back Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Yep.
Kombat Ultimate,
Brought
Tekken
back Tekken
7.
7.
So Tekken 7 will be replaced by Tekken 8.
Yep.
King of Fighters 15.
Yep.
Multi Blood type Lumina.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yep.
And Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom
That's
3.
the retro game.
Right. So Mortal Kombat 11 will be swapped out with 12. Tekken 7 will be swapped out with 8. Multi Blood or Dragon Ball Fighter Z will be swapped out with Project L, if Project L will allow their game to be played at separate tournaments that are not of Riot Game.
And that's the other thing. We have no idea on that
Yeah.
either. But if you're going to pick a game, obviously Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is not going to be there next year either.
If I was going to pick a game out of those two, it would be Multi Blood.
It's most likely Multi Blood's not going to make the cut.
Right.
I say that, but King of Fighters might not make the cut either.
Fair enough. I feel like Multi Blood
The
has
3 games that are on the chopping block for next year are easily Dragon Ball, because I don't think they have any new content coming out.
Correct.
King of Fighters or Multi Blood.
Okay.
Then Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Capcom 3 is going to be replaced by another retro game. It'd be cool to see something like Third Strike, but I don't know how far back they're going to go.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, only because Third Strike got some hype ass shit, you know.
But I think that they wouldn't want to. Oh well, this year is not. Doesn't matter. Next year maybe.
And who knows? There might be another fighting game that comes out, and they're like, "Oh, let's play this game too." No.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Again, and Riot might just say, "Nah, you can't play our games at your local tournaments.
Correct.
It's only our tournaments you got to go to." But it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, Tekken 8 doesn't have a release date. It's only speculation at this point.
You still think next year? When did the last Tekken 8 come out? Or Tekken 7 come out?
It's like fucking 9 years ago.
No. Like the time frame.
Of
Usually
Tekken 7?
Usually like Bethesda will stick to like November.
Oh yeah.
Or they'll try to make some kind of number game out
They
of
said
it.
the same thing with Street Fighter. Oh, Street Fighter came out in February.
Right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, coming out in June.
But that's also the 6th month, right?
Sure. I mean, there's all different ways you can look at it.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah. The Tekken 7 come out.
I'm looking for it. Wikipedia. Worldwide release March 18th, 2015.
Worldwide release, right?
Worldwide.
Yeah, because they had it in Japan.
Japan was February 13th, 2019. It was 4 years later.
Oh.
Arcade was first. Worldwide, March 18th, 2015.
Yeah.
Japan, as PS4, Windows, Xbox One, was February 13th, 2019. And then the full-on worldwide release was June 2nd, 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Which is weird. Oh, those were all arcades. My bad. Anyway.
Yeah, they Tekken 7 was one of the last few games that was released on arcade first. Then they ported it over to consoles.
Fucking 2 years earlier.
Yeah. Now the arcade scene, even in Japan, is slowly dying out. So
yeah, I mean, COVID didn't help out at all.
Definitely didn't help out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack looks cool. Again, not the character I'm gonna play or anything, but I mean, who knows?
Well, my favorite game that I'm looking forward to is coming out in May. It's called Lord of the Rings Golem.
No, I doubt that, but all right.
I saw the gameplay trailer for that, and I was like, "Who is this game for?"
Who exactly?
They're just trying to. I mean, they're trying to make money off the name.
Oh, they are.
But it's not called.
It's why we have a Lord of the Rings TV show.
It's not called Shadow of Mordor or not called any of those things. It doesn't have the Nemesis system.
Yeah.
You're sneaking around, being a little thief.
He's just Assassin's Creed
Named
Gollum,
Gollum.
dude.
Yeah. So that they got an official release date of May 25th. They pushed it back.
Good. They just deleted
If I
it.
remember correctly, they pushed it back from like December or January or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it was supposed to go on last year.
But now it's out May 25th
Hard pass.
for those of you that want to play as
Is it
Gollum.
on Game Pass?
Doubt it. They're gonna want to make their money. WB games don't come out on Game Pass.
Huh? Yeah, they do.
Which one?
Multiverses?
The free game
Harry
anyway.
Potter?
Doesn't come out on Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
Game Pass. You said Game Pass. You're the one that said it, not me this time. Let's not fight today, bro. Don't choose violence.
What if they put Gollum in Multiverses? Nobody
Oh my
asked for that
God.
either.
Nobody You know what?
Nobody
You know
even
what?
plays that
you know,
bitch.
you know what people are asking for
Yeah.
is just people to put characters in multiverses.
Yeah, interesting.
It's so weird how they're not doing it.
Wow, way to go, WB Games.
Um,
Raking in that Hogwarts Legacy money, though, ain't they?
Facts. Justin Roiland, the creator of Rick and
that
Morty,
piece of shit.
all of his cases got dismissed this week.
Nope. Court of public opinion found him guilty, so he's guilty.
All of his
Now,
cases,
what is he gonna do? How's he gonna
all of his,
unsoil his name?
all of his cases got dismissed, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That's cool.
All I'm saying
Well,
is
still ain't got no job.
he ain't got no job, but all of his cases got dismissed. Don't mean shit.
Public opinion, bro.
Public opinion is a hell of a thing, but
it is a hell of a thing.
cases are dismissed. What do you think?
Speaking of, we got Jonathan Majors choking bitches out over the weekend, bro. Kang, the Conqueror, putting that name to good use.
Nah, bro, it was one of his variants.
His variants, bro. Yeah.
Nah, but what do you think about the whole Justin Roiland thing?
Okay. I mean, wasn't it from like fucking 2018 or something?
Yeah, that's from a while back. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Statute of limitation.
but it also said they got dismissed because of lack of evidence, not
Ooh.
because
Nice.
it
It didn't happen.
didn't happen. Lack of evidence.
Exactly.
So they had no evidence. We still
And
prosecuted
what was
them.
it again? Assault?
Domestic abuse.
I feel like it was assault. Yeah.
Same
I feel
shit.
like it's always assault.
But cases got
Dudes just
dismissed.
can't keep them hands to themselves, can they?
No. And then he had came out and said, a bunch of shit about how like people shouldn't do cancel culture and whatnot, and
Cancel culture's not real, bro.
innocent until proven guilty, that type of thing.
I don't know. Good for him. He beat the charges. I don't know. It had no.
Does he get his job back?
No, fuck him. Now somebody pointed it out. Like even though his name's on the whatever, like they say he wasn't really hands on with any of his projects anymore. Even like Rick and Morty. But I was like, I could have swore he did the voice for one of the characters, doesn't he?
For Rick
It was like, how can he not be hands on? Like I don't understand.
or for Morty? I thought he did both.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Hold on, I'll find out
like
for you.
like somebody tried to point that out when they're like, oh, they don't need him. Like the show Outer Spaces or whatever the fuck it's called, and Rick and Morty, and even the game he made.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, man, he's not really hands on, so they're gonna be all right. What the fuck? Like, doesn't he make the voices, bro?
Oh, I didn't know Rick Sanchez and Morty were both in Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Everybody's in that movie, dude.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's all WB.
Anyway, for Rick and Morty, he is Rick Sanchez and Morty.
Oh.
He's both.
So it's like, how is he not hands on? He plays both the title characters.
Apparently, Rick and Morty were also in The Simpsons.
Of course.
He played Ice Cube's head in Community. Oh boy. He did some stuff on Robot Chicken. He's Doug Cheston in Invincible. It's probably some side. He was in 2
I'm
episodes.
ready for Invincible season 2, by the way.
When is that?
I thought it was coming out in like January. I was wrong.
Let me find out for you.
Googles it.
I'll Google it for you.
Anyway,
but yeah,
so he got acquitted. Good for him.
he didn't get acquitted. They were dismissed.
Okay,
charges
I don't know
were
the
dismissed.
difference, but all right.
Acquitted means he had enough evidence to go to court, and then he was acquitted of the charges.
Oh, like OJ.
Exactly. Case was dismissed, which means it never went to trial. It never got to the trial phase.
Okay.
God, bro.
But one's not better than the other. I'm just saying. They
Both of them,
get off
both of them were
scot-free.
not guilty.
Exactly. That's all that matters. One
the moment.
murdered.
He can be
His
tried at a
wife.
later date.
Can he, though?
Can be tried at a later date.
Not if they can't find him. Why wouldn't he just go to a country that doesn't expedite now?
I don't know. Ask him. Fuck.
People are stupid, dude. You're going to choke a bitch out. Don't get caught.
All right, Kang.
Just saying.
I'm just saying too. It doesn't have a release date
Exactly.
for Invincible season 2.
They literally keep saying, "Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out." God damn, Amazon, hurry up!
I need to see this show. It is coming out, but they showed a trailer for it, I guess.
Ugh.
But it was like a teaser, sitting down at a diner talking with
Yeah,
somebody.
he was talking with Seth Rogen's character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's it. That's all
that's
they've
it.
shown.
That's all they've shown, man. It
Yeah.
sucks, dude. I want more. I want more.
I want more.
I want to see more of the Viltrumites.
Um,
Only because I know where a lot of the story goes. So it's like I want to see it.
Oh, you've read the books?
I've read some of them, yes.
Oh, do you have them? Do you own them?
I don't own them. No, I just find them online.
Oh, heard.
Everything's on the internet, bro. If you look hard enough.
Okay. And then Resident Evil 4 is getting the remake or whatever. Is getting the mercenary mode added in on April 7th.
What's mercenary mode?
Basically like an online, I believe, or it's like a time trials. Mercenary mode. Resident. They have like two different modes. And it's an unlockable minigame. Complete the main game regardless of difficulty. The objective is to kill the enemies to earn points. Yeah, so they're adding like a time trial. So like they give you a path, and you got to get through with the highest score possible, basically. So they're adding that mode into the game on April 7th.
Speed runs, got it.
Pretty much. It also broke like a shit ton of records for the franchise. Like, so out of all the remakes and releases for Resident Evil, like especially Village, which was the most popular release in the series, Resident Evil 4 beat that by 34%.
I was going to say,
player base.
Like out of all the Resident Evils, Resident Evil 4, the Leon Kennedy, right?
Yeah.
Was he in the other one too? He was in 2, right?
He was in 2. He's in 4. He's in 6. I think that's it.
Like
right
anytime
now.
I see Resident Evil, it's always Leon Kennedy. So I knew one of his games had to be like the most popular. So I guess it's Resident Evil 4. Again, I've never played any Resident Evils.
Yeah.
I get too scared.
You get scared? You don't like them?
I just don't like games that limit my gun ammo.
You don't like games that the weapons break too. You fucking pussy.
I noticed that. Interesting. I just don't like those game mechanics.
You're a weak bitch.
Stupid, dude.
You're a weak bitch.
No, dude. Because if
Nah,
I get skittish and I fucking spaz out and I pop off like 8 rounds. Exactly.
Is
like,
it dead?
Fuck. Exactly.
He doesn't have a health bar?
How do I know it's dead? Don't know. You only got 5 fucking rounds now. Like, cool. I just used 13 on this dude. Oh, good luck on the next random ass monster. Like, oh God, so stupid.
You remember Sonic Origins? They came out with like a bunch of Sonic games, like 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
Knuckles and all that stuff.
Yep.
That one's getting a DLC called Sonic Origins Plus for $10.
There was that plus again, bro.
$10, and you get all the Sonic games that came out on the Game Gear. It was 12 of them. You want me to read out the list for you?
So the original game had 12 games.
It had quite a few, yeah. Yeah. And then this one's adding Dr. Robotic Mean Bean Machine, Sonic Blast, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift 2. I'm just going to say Labyrinth, Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Tails Adventure, and Tails' Sky Patrol for $10.
Yeah.
Or you can buy a whole brand new copy of the game for $40.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's for like 20 games.
It's like, yeah, it's a lot of games. Like 24 games. It's not bad at all for all these retro games. But they did that weird thing. You remember whenever the game was coming out, you had to like pre-order it to get like the soundtrack or like to go reverse mode where like you play the stages backwards or like upside down or something like that.
Okay.
They hid special features behind pre-order. Yeah, which is stupid. But they're adding in some new games for $10 or whatever. So whatever. Yeah, so that's coming out pretty soon. I'm not really sure when, but cool that they're adding more stuff to it. I guess.
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
They're not releasing a whole brand new game. I mean, they kind of are, but they're not. Like they're not releasing a whole brand new.
If you already own Origins,
yeah, you just
$10.
Just
tacking on. It's just DLC. Or something.
Right, it's DLC.
That's pretty good for $10, dude.
Did you see the new King of Fighters 15 character get announced?
Yeah, I want to say I did see it. Who is it? Fuck.
Kim Kapan.
Yeah, Ken. Yeah, I can't ever say his last name. Capuan.
Kapan.
Yeah, martial arts boy.
Yeah, so they announced their, what is it, season 2, right?
I don't even know what season they're on.
Season 2, I believe.
I'm not the biggest King of Fighters.
It's all right. All right.
It's the Mexican Street Fighter, but all right.
It's Neo Geo. I mean, that's all there is in Mexico, bro.
Exactly. They
It's
can't
all
afford
you go to this.
Capcom. They got Neo Geo.
You remember Atari?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like a software studio now, right? They don't make hardware.
Yeah, they don't make. Yeah, they just.
Well, they bought a studio
Okay.
this past week called Night Dive.
Interesting. They got that kind of money. Buying up studios. Who do they think they are? Microsoft? Sony?
Night Dive Studios. I could even tell you what they made, but I'm gonna look them up real quick. System Shock 2. That's one of them.
Okay.
What else did they release here? Womb Room and Spirits of Xanadu.
Ooh, I like that game.
No, you don't. Those are their original releases, but they work on remasters and ports. So in 2017 they did Turok 2. 2020 they did Doom 64. 2021 they did Shadow Man Remastered. Shadow Man was one of my favorite horror survival games. Quake. They did System Shock 2, which is coming out pretty soon, I'm assuming. They purchased this studio.
Okay.
It's just weird. But
So Atari's going to remake
that's what it feels like, right?
Pong
I mean, they could.
HD remakes, remaster Asteroid.
I mean, they could.
I mean, I don't know what games Atari had, dude. Like other than Pong.
Like Atari software.
Yeah, like what did they do?
Oh my god. I couldn't, like, when it comes to like naming all that stuff, shit, I don't know. But let me find out. Pac-Man, no. Pong was
Pac-Man's Bandai Namco.
yeah, you right. Now it is. Marble Madness, Paperboy, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Gauntlet, Super Spirit, Roadrunner, Gauntlet 2, 720.
720.
Yeah, it was before 1080.
Snowboard game?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a 720. 1080 was on N64.
The original Tetris, 1989.
Atari?
Atari and Nintendo, yeah.
Okay, didn't know that.
Oh,
Kinda whack.
I'm trying to find some like big names
There's not gonna
here.
be a big one.
Trying to find some big. I'm in 1992 right now. Primal Rage.
Oh, I remember that.
San Francisco Rush.
The racing one?
Yeah. Gauntlet Legends is 98. These were developed, I believe. Yeah, the Atari Games developed these games, and then they published a bunch of them, and then the canceled games list is pretty, pretty extensive. Yeah, they did some games. They haven't done anything in a while though. 98 was the last game.
Damn, been out
Just
the game a
saying.
minute, bro. 20 years.
Just saying.
All of a sudden, buying up studios. Where they get the money?
I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. Other than like, you know that Netflix is making Gears of War, right?
Yes.
And then Amazon is making God of War,
Yes.
right? Netflix has got the writer that did Dune.
Okay.
John Spates.
Nice.
So
Dune 2 comes out this year, right?
yeah, it's pretty soon
My bad,
actually.
PB.
It's pretty soon actually, so that's coming out pretty soon.
You were in my way.
Bro, she's acting on a different level. She just turned 6 yesterday.
Oh.
Little fucking birthday girl. Want to act like a little fucking spoiled brat.
Ooh,
I don't even want to hear
she
it.
is spoiled.
She is spoiled, bro. But yeah. What were we talking about? I lost it.
Atari.
Sorry. No, we were talking about something else. I mean, we were talking about Atari, but I was I lost it.
Oh, you started talking about all the different TV shows.
I was talking about. Oh yeah. So
About Dune.
Dune. That does come out this year at some point, but like they showed Triple H retired Saturday, right?
Huh?
Triple H.
Triple H, the
Uh-huh.
wrestler?
Yeah.
He's been retired from in-ring action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did he retire?
After his heart attack.
After his heart attack?
Yeah, he's feeling like shit, and then he ended up going to the hospital. It was like 6-7 months ago, man.
7 months ago.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was March 20. It was a year ago.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
My bad. It was a year ago.
Yeah.
So they showed a picture of him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Where it was like his first match in the ring and then his last match in the ring.
Yeah.
And I saw that last match when he had the beard, the bald head, and
Yeah.
bro, way more of a case for Kratos.
Oh, way more. Yeah.
Nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, I saw him like that. I was like, oh, fuck, he could
There's
pull
your
that
guy.
off.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
definitely pull that off. He has the build for it. He has
Yep.
I think he could pull it off, dude.
He could.
You don't need to act very
You
hard.
don't.
You just have
You
to be
don't.
very
Boy.
sentimental at certain times.
Yeah.
That's it. And I feel like he could pull that off.
He could. The problem is, the reason it's not going to be him, it's because it's Netflix is doing it, right?
No, for
Amazon.
God of War is Amazon.
Amazon. So Amazon has fucking resources.
They'll get Chris Pratt.
They're gonna get some big name dude out there, and it's
They'll
gonna
get
be a
just
superstar.
They'll just get Chris
And
Pratt.
people aren't gonna like. Half the people aren't gonna like it. Half the people won't be okay with it. But Triple H can't do it because he's pretty much running the company now. So
Right. But it would be
he's not-
great.
but yeah, they brought him up and like 2 or 3 other people that he looks the part. Like, God damn, dude.
Right. It was a regular picture where it didn't have like I saw
Yeah.
those pictures that you were talking about where they kind of like made him up to look
Mhm.
like Kratos. Just
Yeah.
regular
Just
ass
regular, yeah.
regular Triple H in the ring.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God, that is Kratos right there
Yep.
to a T. He'd be perfect for that role. I don't know what they're doing. Bullshitting, not hiring him.
Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna get for Kratos. Good luck.
But I'm
'Cause
excited
the fan
to
base
see.
ain't gonna like it.
I'm excited to see what they do with this Gears of War series as well.
Yeah, and Batista wants to be in that one.
Hey, perfect.
But he's
Perfect.
a fan. He's a fan of fucking Gears of War. He
Perfect.
loves it.
I
Alright.
want to see how they do that armor. If they can pull out that armor.
Well, see, Batista has a video where he has like the cosplay armor, like somebody made the armor for the game,
Really?
and he's wearing it, like he's in it.
Really?
He literally said, "I want
is
to be in this."
Is he being
the
Dom
show.
or is he?
I don't know if he's gonna be Dom or
Or
Marcus.
Marcus.
I don't remember which one. I never got into Gears of War.
I
so-
feel like if you just get a bunch of fucking juice heads,
yeah,
that's
that's
all you need,
bro.
They don't
Get him,
the acting.
Brock Lesnar, Bobby
And
Lashley.
if anybody hates on the acting or whatever, just remember the
It's a
video
video
game.
game. It's a shit.
No,
Yeah.
it was it was shit as a video game with the voice actors, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
shit with the acting. As long as we get to see shit get blown up and motherfuckers just like
Yeah,
chainsaw people in half,
chainsaw motherfuckers. That's it,
bro.
That's
but-
it, bro.
I mean, I feel like Last of Us is kind of like elevated that whole.
Yeah,
I mean,
it has.
I mean,
But to me, those are vastly different genres of video games where you still don't need that element of acting.
God of War and Gears of War.
Yeah, God of War and Gears of War.
Fair enough. I feel
Whereas
like
when you play Last of Us,
you have
it's
to have
like
the good story.
You have
and-
to have the good story because it's mainly a story driven. I would almost say the same with God of War. Would be a story driven game.
The kid has to be if they're doing the origins of God of War,
Mhm.
like the Greek pantheon.
Yes, nobody wants that one.
You just need the gods to
Nobody
be.
wants that.
You just need the gods to be great.
Right. But if
need-
they're going to do a God of War, it needs
But
to
how
be
did he get there?
the Norse.
How did he get there?
Flashbacks, bro. Flashbacks are flashbacks for a reason. And
True.
it's a movie or a TV show.
TV show.
There you go. Remember episode 3 of Last of Us? We had nothing to do with the main characters. Boom.
Facts.
Episode 3,
Facts.
God of War. How did he get his powers? Well, sit down, son.
Sounds son.
These chains, they's a burning.
But I don't know, man. Like I feel like Last of Us opened it up just
Just a little bit.
just a little bit for him. But like if you had to see one video game as a TV show, not as a movie, because movies have to be done in an hour and a half, 2
Yeah,
hours.
TV show.
If you have to see one video game turned into a TV show, what would it be?
Fuck if I know, dude. I'd almost the easy choice would be like Jedi Fallen Order, because that
That's a
kid's
good
already
one.
an actor. you
That's
know,
a
and
good one.
it's
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one.
that was a subtle little story. Damn, that'd be a good one actually.
I'll take a Resident Evil series that doesn't fucking suck.
Yeah. Elden Ring.
All right. What kind of story are you gonna tell there, buddy? Elden Ring.
I don't know, dude. That's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't know. Other than like a Star Wars, but I mean, Star Wars, you can just make up stories.
Yeah,
for
you
Star
just make
Wars.
up whatever.
I don't
The
know.
Knights of the Old Republic would be good as a TV show. I think.
Oh, for sure. God damn, that'd be so good.
That'd be a good one.
Especially if nobody's played the game and then they get to the plot twist that he is Darth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good, so good. Man, I feel like a Fallout TV show would probably be dope.
They are doing that already, though.
They are. They did announce it, right?
Yeah, that's another video game.
That's another one
coming out.
that has a lot of potential because each episode could just be like a different side quest. You could have like an overall theme of getting the colonies together and that type of shit, right? But then
Right.
you got to think of some episodes are going to be all action fighting super mutants. Some are
Right.
going to be against raiders. But then you're going to get to those fucked up side quests like, oh, my son's been missing, da da da, and you're like, okay.
Or just the vaults in general. All the vaults were just fucked
Yeah.
up science experiments.
They were, yeah. Then you got the Steel Brotherhood or whatever.
Brotherhood of
of
Steel.
Steel. Fuck, man.
Then of course you have games that shouldn't have been made into movies or TV shows like Sonic.
like Mario.
Mario. I don't know. I feel like Mario's gonna kill it.
I feel like Sonic was solid.
Now Sonic was great,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't think, oh, it's gonna have a good story because it's Sonic.
Yeah. But again, where you come from?
But
Here.
what about I mean, Resident
I
Evil.
feel like there's one where like a glaring easy one that we're just missing.
I feel like Resident Evil would be good if they did a good version of it.
Ooh, Street Fighter.
All right. If that's your answer, is that your final answer?
Not my final answer. I could make a Street Fighter movie.
Oh, okay. Who are you gonna get to play Ken?
I don't know who the actors are going to be.
Oh,
But I'm talking about story. Story wise, it's going to be better than that dog shit 1990s Van Damme shit.
Raul Julia. Stop. Get down.
Raul Julia was the best thing about that movie.
He was. You know why he did that movie?
Somebody told me, I just don't remember.
You remember what it is? He did the movie for his kids because he knew he was dying, and his kids loved the franchise.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So he did the movie so he could do something with the franchise that his kids would love to see. That's why he did it. He knew it was
That
passing.
was a whiff.
I mean, he's still in the movie.
I mean, I get it. The sentiment's there, but damn, it's not a good movie.
Yeah, think about that. Think about that question for next time. It's like, what video game would you like to see as an actual like TV show adaptation
on HBO?
Sure, it could
The
be on
Witcher?
anything. Sure, whatever, wherever you want it to be, man. Whatever you want it to be.
Ghost of Tsushima.
That's already coming out.
Relax, bro.
So you have Ghost.
And
Fallout.
they say the director said they asked him. I guess he was at the red carpet for the John Wick movie.
Yeah,
And they
this
asked
is
him,
a John Wick director.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was there. I was like, I don't know why that
He's
dude's
there
there.
because he directed John Wick.
They asked him, is it possible to do a Kurosawa black and white version of Ghost of Tsushima movie?
This is gonna be DLC that you got
And
to
he's like, oh, it's very possible. I was like, that'd be cool if they do two versions of the same movie. They just have one in black and white, but one not.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, look at my little baby girl. Little spoiled bitch. You growled at me earlier. I'm mad at you.
Oh, did you hear about the Ninja Turtle movie? Video game?
The Ronin one?
Yeah.
Yes,
You know who the
dude.
last Ronin is?
Raphael?
No. It should have been Raphael. I would have loved it was Raphael. It was Michelangelo.
Michelangelo was the last Ronin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's
Tell me
so
about the
dark and unexpected.
Tell me about
because
the story.
He was the one that was the jovial, fun-loving, pizza-eating kid of all the teenagers.
Yeah.
So
So tell me what happens in the story arc.
well, the three of them die, and of course, there's no Master Splinter, and so he takes up all. He has all four weapons essentially,
Mm-hmm.
and he's the last. He's the last. He calls himself the last Ronin, and he was at the beginning. He wasn't wearing a colored mask or bandana.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was just black. So he was just the last one left of his brothers.
And it was supposed to be in this art, or not the art, but like the style of God of War, like that type of game, right? That's sort of the hack and slash,
Yeah.
story driven.
Yep.
Is what they were talking about doing, right?
Like, and if you think about it, like in God of War, you have the axe. You could throw it, do different abilities with it,
right.
and then you have the
The axes,
the
mini
whips or whatever.
Yeah.
and the Hades
The
blades.
spear.
Yeah, throw those around, whatever. So in this one, it's easier to translate it because he already has nunchucks. But then he has the size; they could be defensive weapons. You can use range with the bow staff, and he had the two katanas just to rip, roar, and go through shit.
I actually
So
never read that.
Depending on how they do it, it'd be kind of cool.
Never actually read that story arc about.
I never read it, but I know of it. But I never read it. And I do know he's the last Ronin. Somebody
spoiled it.
No, they didn't spoil it. It was already out for like a year. But I think I saw it on TikTok because I thought it was going to be Raphael. I thought it'd be cool to have Raphael because at one point in the comics, Raphael does leave. Like he burns off and he's not a turtle anymore.
I mean, he's still a turtle.
He's still a turtle, but he's just not part of it.
He's not a TMNT.
Yeah. So they're thinking about making that into a game.
That'd be dope. Cool. Anything else in the works or anything you want to talk about today?
Nope.
All right, brother. Well,
that's it.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
Hey. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. Spelled out the exact same way that it sounds. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's at OptionSelectPod on all social media. Or you can hit up our website at www.optionselectpod.wordpress.com. As always, guys, we love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Whether it's your first time or you've been a long-time listener, we greatly appreciate it. Phoebe loves you guys. See? She says thank you. Thank you. Love you. What, bitch? And we appreciate you guys if you just like, rate, review, all that good stuff for us. It costs you nothing, but it gives us a lot of reach and a lot of visibility. So we greatly appreciate that. So help us out with that if you can. And we will catch you guys next week for episode 199. Peace out, guys.
Countdown begins.
Later.